Welcome once again to another episode of Behind the Beats. This is the show where we actually get to celebrate the unsung heroes in the gospel music industry. I call them the architects of worship. And today on the show, I don't even know why I'm putting on shirts. I'm supposed to be looking all, all dapper, drippy with that because today we are about to.
Me too, I'm wearing shirt.
You understand? I'll just go straight today to introduce my guest. He's none other person than one of Nigeria, Africa's finest music producers. This man, he's somebody who's been in the scene for quite a number of years. You will be surprised, and I think he's one of the music producers in Nigeria who has the most hits. So if we do a battle of hits, hit for hits, my brother, hide your face. So these ones, they are vexing. You understand? He's Nigeria's finest music producer. He is versatile on the instrument. He produced a lot of songs that we sing during our praise and worship sessions, in churches today. This man happens to be the brain behind those things. He's a hard worker. You can't even be in that kind of team that he is and not be a hard worker. He works so hard. He's none other person. Oh yeah, bring out something. You know the drill. Bring out something in your house. Bring out your frying pans, your cooking pot, your everything. Oh yeah, make some noise as I make welcome weighing 700,000 pounds, the one and only heavyweight champion, Tyanx. Hey!
Knocking.
Hashtag Jesus.
Hashtag.
Tyanx, how's it been?
Very fine, thank you.
It's so good to have you around.
I'm so
whenever
honored.
you're around Tyanx, there's so much
honored.
vibe. Vibes on
Life
vibes.
different, man.
Vibes on vibes. It's so good to have you around.
I'm so happy to be here.
Thanks to people like you happen to be one of the most versatile music producers that we have, in the industry right now. Big ups to you. You've produced a lot of hit songs. And how did it happen? Did music choose you like every other person? I started from secondary school. Let's hear it.
So, I had friends playing like a lot of instruments, guitar and all of them. As a matter of fact, all of them are still doing fine to today. So, but I wasn't playing anything. But these Orthodox churches, like one deacon just come. You in Yoruba actually, useless boy. Look at your friends. They are doing something. You do not. Go on that piano and start playing. I'm like, I don't know. My friend, go there. We will not be using money to call somebody because they'll call a guy on Saturday. The guy will not come. He'll come late on Sunday.
Us on Sunday.
They would have used their mouth to lie him. You know what that thing is?
They
will call him 3 2 2 la 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 la. You know, like we are not going to lie him on Sunday. My friend, get on that thing. So I started. Like I just played the little I normally see my friends do. And I was like, okay, that's okay now. We can manage this. Then I was embarrassed the next Sunday that they still had to lie in. So I started thinking of the thing in my head. Okay, I need to know these things. This one will never sound like this. This will never sound. It means that I could actually prepare the notes in my mind and then just play it. That's how I started playing. Okay, so I was like, okay, so I won't like them to still lie him on Sunday. So okay, let me analyze these notes. They are no more than 11 and they won't sound alike. So come on, you can cram this. So I started thinking. And then the next Sunday I was able to play. And when I finished playing, the whole church laughed. Then 3 weeks into that, they brought a keyboard that had record on it. I had to press it, trying to form, making sounds, and it sounded well. That's how it all started.
And that was how it started for you.
Yes.
So now, if we have to count, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 years, how many years have you been in the industry?
Well,
both unprofessionally and professionally.
Okay, unprofessionally, I was very young. The first beat I made was maybe 2000. Yeah, 2000.
That's like 10 years ago.
No, 20 actually.
20 years ago, I
was very young. Of
course, 20 years ago. Wow, that's another senior citizen here. Sometimes on the show I have senior citizens.
Then my first professional thing was Destiny Child Gospel Musical Talent Hunt. I don't know if you know that. So I was music director on that show, and I produced all the songs that came out from it, Femi Flame and the rest. That was like the major break for me. So and that was how I started.
Wow. So everywhere you go in Nigeria, in Africa, and you need to dance, there's no way you don't have to listen to. If you prepare a playlist, in the gospel music industry, and you really want to dance, you want to just sing praise songs and all of that, there's no way you won't have at least 4 to 5 Tyanx production on that playlist. How did this happen? We've seen a lot of jobs from you, and it seems like I don't want to believe that you don't produce the other, types of songs, but it seems like you are doing more of the upbeat thing, the praise, the thing. Why? Did you also choose that? Now, I'm asking this question because of your background. You're coming from the apostolic background where you do more of hymnals and all of those things. How come?
So, like, after my secondary school, I started going to other churches. Like, they won't tell you, you are a child of the devil. You are now going to Pentecostal churches and all. But I wasn't really, I was not really into the talks. I was just going. If I come back, if I'm going to get beaten, fine. But I was sharp. I was so interested in getting more and all that. So when I was still at the university, I think the first beat I made was with both of my hands on the mouse because I had not even seen a computer before. But I think I made a song for a secular guy, and that was how I got into doing secular songs. So I was in Faze's house for some times. His manager then was Dede, his brother, Big Dede then. I was just working hand in hand with Indomix. He's still my friend till date. So Indomix is a secular guy. So I was doing production.
Big shout out to Indomix.
He was doing mixing and all that. But it just got to a point in my life I just knew that okay, this is really not what I wanted. Like this is not my upbringing. So that thing they do tell me at home is starting to happen.
Yeah, like you're starting to join bad gangs.
Yeah, I said okay, I'm going to really just do gospel. Okay. So, I mean, the knowledge doing all that, going into starting with an Orthodox, then doing the Pentecostal, then doing the secular, then doing the gospel. I think it's, of course, God being the number one factor.
Exactly.
It's an influence in my life over my choice of sounds, my choice of notes, my choice of direction. You could actually you could actually choose to produce a song like maybe 20 ways.
Exactly.
But I'll just choose that one that I think, okay, this is spiritual, fine, but it's commercial.
There are lots of commercial songs out there, some of which you have produced, and we have the songs in the public domain. People are vibing to it, they are dancing to it, they are singing it in worship centers and at events and all of those things. How commercial are these songs when it comes to the cheddar to money? Now, we know that these songs are out there. How much of money do these songs make? Do they really make money? And how much of this money being made, later translates into your pocket as the producer of these songs?
Okay, I think in Nigeria we don't have that legal binding yet that makes you like really scared. Like in the future, can someone just come up like, I need my blah blah, I need my part of this particular song and how it is and all that. But fine, just a few people. I mean, a few artists. Let me put it that way. Will actually say, okay. Let me, money just came in from iTunes, came in from Boomplay, came in from, okay, let me just, well, there's no particular percentage. I mean, I recognize that you did 80%, 90% of this job, so I'm sending this back to you. Okay, that's it. And I can even say that's like 2% of like everybody you work with, if not one. You get so I mean, it's not translating like it's supposed to. I mean, if one person out of maybe 100 is doing that for you, and it's not even like there's a particular percentage, just give it to you like that. I mean, so you can actually generalize it that it's not making so much.
Not making so much. So what do you think we can do?
Well, I think first, the artists need to get a lot of knowledge about these things. Most people just do songs. I mean, I know somebody that I'm going to like cover up with. I don't want to spill the name. I mean, he just stood and then all his money in iTunes gone. I'm like, this thing was done by my brother. He did it. In fact, you may know the person because he posted it on his WhatsApp and on his Instagram. Now he did a song. It's for real. Like, I mean, they should get knowledge on how these things work, so they can manage it themselves. That's way. I mean, they are God-fearing people. Come on. So if they have that kind of amount from songs, they can think like, no, somebody made this happen. At least for now that there's no legal binding to how many percentage a producer can come up with, like, okay, this is part like my agreement to your song. So don't let's deceive ourselves thinking, I mean, I should have 5% of this song in Nigeria. Of course, if I do songs for people abroad, I can actually say. In fact, they will ask you. So what's your royalty like? You understand? And you're like, oh, okay, give me 10. You're like, no. Then you negotiate. Okay, this is where we stand. Then let's go. So I think that's where we stand.
I think one of the things that we need to do in this industry is that people need to get enough knowledge. So one of the things we will be doing for this episode is that at the end of this video, we'll be putting up information on how you can actually get your songs on digital platforms and how to properly monetize your songs and how to go about the business of music. So at the end of this video, you will get some information as regards that. So stay tuned. Don't go anywhere. Now, Tyanx,
yes, sir.
Looking forward in the gospel music industry, you know, the music industry is so wide. So the gospel music industry is like a subset, of the entire industry. If there's one thing that you would like to change, what will that thing be? What would it be?
Well, I think it's evolution.
Hit me.
You know, a lot of people will come to you and like, okay, I have a friend that is a producer too, but of course, he does not listen. I'll tell him, why not try this? Then you say, how will you do it on a this is water. Why will I put this to this? And the evolution should span around all departments.
Exactly.
You won't need to write all your songs.
Yes.
Just, I mean, it is not okay to even write your song. After writing your song, what you have, send it to a songwriter. This is the idea I have. What do you think?
Yes.
So I think that evolution, that mentality of, okay, this means growth. Instead of this means regression should be.
And I think it's coming more from the fans. The people make us feel less of ourselves when we do these things. They're like,
but I mean, if somebody comes out to say this person wrote this song for me, it's beautiful.
Exactly.
Do you get? It's nice. Then that way they'll know that, oh, this is a songwriter. But I think the thing is, most of the, I don't want to say maybe A-list, will not even think of it, which is not all right. If they started, then I think others will follow suit. Now, evolution, that's to writing and singing. I mean, then sounds, producers, and the artists, now you need to think of new things. I mean, I put some very A-list albums side to side, and the only difference is probably clarity. Improvement in the equipment used. It's still the same sound. Come on, give us something new. That's one of the ways that the secular guys are still over. I mean, if I do tell people, if you do a song with me 3 months ago, don't drop it. Bring it back.
Bring it back. Let's reformat it.
Let me think about it. Let me think. Of course, I want to touch the mix again and all that. So let me think about it. Like, let me think if this is still up to the standard of the evolution of songs coming up. You can't just come up with, I did this song last year. Then I mean, I did songs for people when I was in school. My name was Tickies in school because I was keyboardist in Winners Chapel, was like one of the biggest. I mean, people drop those songs like 10 years later and now change the name of the producer to Tyanx. And I'm like, why?
This is not Tyanx. This was Tickies.
Do you understand? So I mean, there are songs I don't mix myself. I mean, I got the orientation that I must mix myself like down the line. You know, but when I was with Indomix, I had problems with how he was treating my sound. We had a quarrel. Like, I was doing myself. That was how I started. So if not for my interest, I'm interested in how it works. I give my mix out. Iro Hallelujah that Michael Abdul featuring Tokpe Alabi was not mixed by me. It was mixed by Kenzil.
Big shout out to Kenzil.
I just sent it to like, bros, I'm not mixing this song. Go. I mean, it was not even easy to come up with. But I decided that no, this will happen. It was not immediately, because it was not immediately that everyone involved with the project agreed that I give the mix up. Do you understand? So I think we need to start to evolve. If you are going to be a producer, be a producer. On some songs, and I'm an engineer. Some songs that I won't even put my name, but I'll just mix it and it's gone. I think that evolution, then similar thing to production. Let's just look at evolution on every side. Production, don't come up with the piano you used beginning of the year and then you are using it again in the middle of the year. Come on.
So now let's just head straight to another segment of the show. You guys have been hearing from the maestro himself. I wish that we could keep him for longer than this, but we just have to move on. Now, this is the point where you get to tell us your top 5 playlists.
Okay,
Your top 5 playlists. So let's hit it from number 5 song.
Okay, number 5,
Yeah.
Oba Jeff featuring Adam.
Oba.
Yes.
Oba Jeff.
Oba by Jeff Richards featuring Adam.
Oh yeah. That song has always been, popping up on Audio Mark every now and then. Whenever I
Yes.
open my Audio Mark, I'm always seeing the song. Yeah, Jeff Richards,
It's just
amazing.
a worship song.
Yeah,
that is
amazing.
So cool.
Yeah, amazing,
Yes.
amazing artist. Another amazing vocalist there. Yeah, beautiful
Yes.
song. So your number 4 song.
Okay, my number 4 song is Everything by Jamie.
Yeah, another wonderful artist. Sometimes I listen to Mike Abdul's album and I'm like, okay, who is Mike Abdul trying to feature on his
Yes.
song? So I'm always very interested in these guys, and I want to know
Yes.
why is Mike Abdul featuring this. Mike Abdul is so much of a talent. So if he's to feature you on his project, it means that you are
Yes.
bringing
Yes.
much more value. The
Yes,
likes
into
of
the
Jamie,
song.
likes of Babatumishi, and the likes of
Yes.
amazing crop of guys. I
Yes.
like them so much.
Okay, so
Wow.
that brings me to Babatumishi, a long time ago song, but I still like it.
Yeah,
Was
that's the
that-
number 3 song now.
Okay, number 3 song.
Yeah.
Okay, Ugola by Babatumishi.
Ogola by Babatumishi, another beautiful. I love Babatumishi so much. Now he's now trying to do some sort of other business. Please, we have not seen Smoothie. Let the Smoothie reach here too. Let the Smoothie come to Lagos. Ibadan people are enjoying you already. Yeah.
Okay, I hope it's not bad. I'm mentioning just songs I produced.
No, amazing. All the songs are produced by Tyanx. It's
Okay.
your top 5 playlist.
Okay,
so
it's my top
what
5,
can I
yeah.
do? How about your
So-
number 2 song?
Ride On by Monique.
Ride On by Monique is another beautiful song. Lately, okay, I should not say this on camera. Lately, I've been liking Monique's pictures a lot on Instagram. She's been snapping fine pictures. At the point, I had to comment, Auntie Iboli, you are single. Amazing. I like her so much. In and out of music, she's just an amazing personality. Am I not saying the truth?
Yeah. No, she's a superwoman.
Say it
actually.
now, let her
She's
hear.
a superwoman. No. No, when you need that very spiritual advice, just hit up.
Yeah.
Or you're feeling one kind. There are times you just feel so.
Yeah.
Oh, what's that? How far, mama? Things are not. Hey, just pray to God. Is
Yeah.
the author and finisher of our. She's that very spiritual back into Spaghetti
Yeah,
Records.
yeah,
Well,
yeah.
everybody's spiritual, but she's
Yeah.
the reserved spiritual
Yeah.
person.
Wow, so
so
let's hit straight to your number 2 song.
Okay,
on the
my
playlist.
number 2 song. Songs that don't come out cannot be there. Oh, shit. Now I just said this one that you saw on advert on ad recently.
Yeah.
Come Alive by Adam.
Yeah,
it's a
Come Alive.
super song. It's
I
not
think I saw
out yet,
the
but
snippets.
Yes.
I saw the snippet, and
Yes.
I am really interested in that. So there's a portion of the song where I like. There's a part of the
Talita
lyrics.
Kumi.
Yeah, Adam
Yeah.
is another smooth guy. You see Adam and you feel like,
The serious.
and he gives you this vibe, that vibe, this vibe. Adam
Have you
is
seen his
everywhere.
glasses?
No, I haven't.
Adam is a serious nerd, though.
Wow.
He writes songs.
Wow.
I mean, he's the writer of The House.
Yeah.
Of course, he was trained by Mike Abdul,
Yeah.
like way back, and I'm sure we are all enjoying him now.
Yeah.
Any song, any kind of song, adverts. I mean,
Yeah.
Smile Internet.
Yeah.
Adam wrote that ad,
Yeah.
not just songwriting, creative writing. I mean,
Yeah.
so number
Wow,
2, Come
wow,
Alive. Adam.
amazing. Come Alive by Adam. And the number 1 song. Bam, 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 bam.
So, can I give a brief?
Yeah.
Hero Hallelujah by Mike Abdul,
Yeah.
produced by Tyanx, mixed and mastered by Kenzil, trumpet by Victor Ademofe,
Yeah.
bass by Dolapo Groovy,
Yeah.
and guitars by Tomiwa.
Wow. Hero Hallelujah.
Talking
all
drum
the
by
time.
Shegu.
Yeah,
What
amazing
else?
song there. I
No,
like
no, no
that
violin.
song so much. That song is amazing. And that's actually the title of the album
Yes,
in
Hero
itself. I
Hallelujah,
like that
yes.
song. It has this. Let me tell you what I like most about the song. You hear this marching
Yes.
sound. I'm like, oh, that's
Whoa,
how
so all
style do.
this playlist now, no fast song. That's
Yeah,
amazing.
exactly. Mid tempo.
Yeah.
Another song that I like so much from Mike Abdul happens to be Korede.
Yeah, Corey is a beautiful song.
There's this line. He said, "No be me they fight,
Na me they win."
Grace and
Yes,
mercy,
low
low
and
and
mercy,
mercy."
of course.
Wow, Mike Abdul, It's like it's a spaghetti show today. Big shout out to Spaghetti Records.
Big shout out. Okay.
Big shout out to Spaghetti
There's no
Records.
zero count, like 1 then 0.
Okay, we can actually invent that. So at
Okay.
your top of the number 1 song,
That
Yeah.
Jesu.
hashtag Eyo Jesu.
You know,
I can't stop talking about Eyo Jesu even in my everyday life. I just say
Yeah.
Eyo Jesu. You know.
I'm God's own, man.
Yeah.
I'm Jesus' own.
What did you do on that song?
Okay, so I made the beat first, and then, the beat was just playing, and I was not satisfied. I was like, it's not giving me the vibe. Everyone was like, no, it sounds good. It sounds. I was like, no, there's something like not complete yet. I'm like, okay, well, then I said, okay, but Olauba is coming tomorrow. We are dropping it. We finished the song today, and the video was shot next day. So I was like, okay, the Olauba coming in 12 hours is a break for me. And I just sat down on it. I readjusted it. I have vocal chops.
Yeah.
There's a vocal, I actually said to Ri Olorun Fede for, that's speak in tongue in the name of Jesus. So I tweaked it a little. It started sounding really good. Then I had sounds from other places unimaginable. I just picked sounds, then I made it together into that concise EP sounds. Then I just started knocking all the rest.
Exactly.
I didn't even care how many percussions.
What's your favorite part of the song? For example, I have a
Monique's part. Well.
Did you say Monique's part? That's actually my favorite part of the song.
For life away. Speak it on without checking it out. Just speak it on. But Jem Lamba sounds good.
Yeah, Jem Lamba is amazing.
I think I like it though.
When we talk about Lamba, we're talking about the Lamb of God. Sure you understand. That's what we're talking about.
A DNA test for the Christ people to check their blood.
Exactly.
Sounds good.
Okay, so this is that segment where I get to ask you a question. I like to put you on the hot seat. Personally, for me, I really want you not to get the answer.
I won't get the answer. Except you're asking me about sounds. Okay. Now, what frequency did this person sing?
Okay, maybe I should make a sound and ask you that. What frequency range is this?
I can try.
Yeah, that should be very easy for a mix engineer, So I'm going to ask you this question. I'm going to reel out lyrics from a popular Nigeria song. I would actually give you options if you want.
Yes,
and you
please.
will tell me.
I have to.
Or maybe I should just sing the song.
Oh yeah, no.
So you just tell me it means I'm going to drop the level of popularity a bit.
Okay.
Now, you're beautiful, you're so beautiful. Who is the artist and what's the song title?
Can you sing more like? Is there a chorus to it?
That's the chorus actually. Okay, so I'll just give you another line of the song. You're lovely and true, it makes my heart to sing. You're lovely and true, it makes my heart to sing. You're beautiful, you're so beautiful. You're lovely and true, it makes my heart to sing. Your beauty is so beautiful.
Somebody go and call that now. The person will not think.
I will actually give you options if you want options.
Please give me options.
I'll give you 4 options.
Thank you.
I'll give you 4 options. Number 1, Sisioma. Number 2, Sinach. Number 3, Jadel. Number 4, Ada. Sisioma,
The way you want to
Jadel,
confuse me,
Ada.
you stopped at the number 2 and thought about number 3. So where were you really? Is it before the number 2 or after the number 2?
One of these people happened to be, and that song was actually also produced by another artist, He's also a.
What's his name?
Oh man, if I tell you the name of the artist, you actually you will get it, but I don't want you to get the answer. That's why.
Audience,
that's why.
help
Audience.
me.
Do you want me to give you? Do you want me to reduce the options? I'll just take up. I'll just take one. I'll just take one Out of the options. Should I take one person out of the options?
I am not going to take off the correct answer.
No, I won't take off the correct answer.
Okay. Oh, yeah, take
So
off
I'm
one.
going to take Sinach out of the options.
Okay, let me choose Jadel.
Jadel. Final answer, Jadel. I don't want you to get this, Jesus. Final answer, Jadel.
I think so, yes.
Well, congratulations to you, Tyanx. You actually got it wrong.
Okay. Please, who sang it?
That was beautiful by Ada.
And
Beautiful
they were
by
telling
Ada.
me spiritually and physically. Okay,
You know, this is one part of the show that I like so much. You see the way I'm laughing.
Don't worry, I'll survive this. Stop swearing, stop swearing.
Wow.
Stop swearing.
So let's just head straight. So if you rather give us a music production tip or a songwriting tip, which would you rather give?
Music production
Hit me, brother.
tip. Yeah, don't start all your songs the same way.
Don't start all your songs the same way.
Yes.
Wow. It's as simple as that. You've heard it from the maestro himself, Tyanx, one of Nigeria's finest music producers, mix and mastering engineers. He's one of the best in the land. He has produced, if you have to do a battle of hits, you have to be very careful. Don't do battle of hits with Tyanx. I beg you, please. So when they invite you for a battle of hits with Tyanx, just tell them you are not available at the moment. Thank you so much for coming on the show, Tyanx.
I'm really honored.
Yeah,
to
so
be
just
here.
in case you want to reach out to Tyanx, for those of you who would like to work with Tyanx, the only thing that I know is that when you want to work with Tyanx, you know, it must be fat. You know, so how can they reach you on social media?
You can reach me on Instagram at Tyanx.
Yeah.
It's pretty simple.
Yeah, at Tyanx.
Tyanx.
At Tyanx. Thank you so much, Tyanx, for coming to the show.
You're welcome,
My name is
sir.
BOLUWATIWI, and this is where we draw the curtains on today's episode on the show. For safety reasons, you don't have to pronounce my name. Just call me Tiwi. You know, one of the reasons why I tell people is that I have some people, while I was on the radio, I had people from Kazakhstan listening to my program.
Oh, yeah.
And you know how
so
their tongue
difficult.
is, you know, all of those
Below,
things. Yes,
Below,
so just call me Tiwi. Be cool. Thank you so much, you guys. I love you so much. Thank you for loving us. Please remember to always subscribe to our YouTube channel, share this video, like it. We are everywhere. Divine TV, to the production crew, to the makeup people. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
You guys are amazing. We love you.
We
See
love
you
you
next time.
See you. Bye.